wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, you can see by the title, I have some beauty world news for y'all. I didn't see it coming. So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, then let's go. Okay, so the first thing we are addressing today is that if you have not heard, Bite Beauty has announced they are closing down later this year. If you need a refresher on Bite Beauty, I want to say like 2016, 17, 18, somewhere around there. You might remember they were really trendy, really popular for their lip balm. I think it's like an agave lip balm. I have a picture pop up on the screen. And then after that, you know, they were pretty popular for their, Bite Beauty. They were pretty popular for their lip products. After that, you know, they did have other products. I want to say 2019, 2020, they came out with a really good foundation. It was kind of slept on at that point. I'm not surprised it was slept on, but it was a really good foundation. But for the most part, they were pretty known for their lip products. It was announced that they are closing down. They posted on Instagram saying, "We have some news to share. To our incredible community, we are sad to share that Bite Beauty will be closing later this year. Thank you for the past 10 years of love, growth, and fun. You've always been our ultimate inspiration. Bite Beauty products are now 50% off. The time is now to stock up on your faves at Sephora.com or Bite Beauty. The good news, with 9 locations and more on the way, Lip Lab, our custom lipstick experience, isn't going anywhere. Stay tuned for more exciting news to come." So yes, they said they are closing down. Their stuff is currently 50% off. If you want to stock up, don't be like me and don't stock up like I didn't stock up on Becca and then regret not being able to get some of your favorite things. But they are keeping their lip labs open, which is where you can go. You can create your own custom lipstick shades. Am I surprised? No, well, here's the thing. Anytime I do these, you know, like downfall videos or like, I kind of noticed that this brand is falling off and here's why. Here are some of the things you could do to like save yourself from completely falling off. Anytime I do those videos, even though I've done it and I've said, you know, like I've kind of noticed that you've fallen off and like people aren't talking about you anymore. When it comes out later on, the company is in trouble or they are closing down, stuff like that, I'm still surprised because, you know, like unless you're going around like preying on people's downfall, like you're still going to be a little shocked to see that because, you know, I'm saying like this is what you could do to save it because I see it being saved for you. I don't know, for some reason like I always still imagine like you're gonna come out of this. I think that's just how I move through life in general, you know, like you're gonna have your bad times, but like it's always gonna get better for you. Maybe that's naive, I don't know. But when I see that, I'm a little shocked, but after I get past, you know, the shock of seeing that it's happening, I'm like, oh, well, I could see what led us to this point, you know? Although it was, you know, a trendy kind of popular company for those specific products, they were never really like, you know, like it girl brand, like if you were in makeup, everyone just had to have Bite Beauty. You know, it had its moment and stuff like that. But other than that, it's been one of those brands, you know, that just like float throughout the beauty community. It'll come out with something, maybe it'll have a little pop, a little noise, but other than that, like it goes back to, you know, just being there in the background type thing. And I think when you're a company like you really only have like one product that's like your driving, or one section of makeup that's your driving sale right there, it can be a good thing and a bad thing. I feel like we've seen that with other brands where, you know, Melt Makeup, yes, they put out other type of products, but for the most part it's their eyeshadow that usually has everyone like, oh my god, you know, that's at least for right now that we know of, that's working for them, right? But other companies, it's like when you focus on one thing, if you don't really have anything else that's strong for you, like what happens when people aren't really checking for that one thing anymore? Like imagine a company and they're like, you know what, we're gonna launch on highlighters. See where we are here. We're gonna launch on highlighters. You know, we're gonna focus on rainbow highlight and stuff like that. It's like, okay, so when it's 2022 and now you got a whole storage of rainbow highlighter, what are you supposed to do with stuff like that? And I always remember Lily Galici. You guys know she's the owner of Lily Lashes. She was also on Shaw's The Sunset. She spoke on a panel once and she said one of the things she regrets the most is that when she launched Lily Lashes, she named it Lily Lashes, because to her, she really boxed herself in there. Like, you named it Lily Lashes. What are we going to expect from you? We're going to expect lashes. So later down the line, when she realized, oh, well, maybe I want to sell other things. You know, maybe I want to add makeup. Maybe I want to sell, I don't know, hair extensions as well. yeah, you can still do that, but the way you brand yourself really matters. And when you box yourself in like that, it can go left for you, right? Alicia Keys, you guys remember a couple years ago when it was announced she was going to be working with e.l.f. to launch Keys Soul Care. Everyone got so offended and so upset just for it to come out later that it was a skincare company, right? Well, if you guys haven't heard, lately, I'm assuming it's going to still be under Keys Soul Care. I don't think it's going to be a completely different brand because I saw it on the Keys Soul Care website. But recently it was announced that she's got some makeup products coming out. And once again, everyone's like, this is a money grab. You said you don't wear makeup. You said you don't like makeup. You said makeup makes you insecure. All that. First of all, really? Like, I really find it hard to believe that y'all are that bothered by it. I feel like it's more so, you know, the scandal that she had in her personal life that people hold against her, because there's just no way y'all are doing all of this over some lip balms and some cheek stains. Because when she never really stopped wearing makeup, she just wore less of it and less, you know, layer, like coverage type makeup. Like she was still wearing, you know, skin tints and cheek balm. That's the type of stuff that she launched as makeup type stuff. She didn't launch a full coverage foundation, but even if she did, I really find it hard to believe that y'all care that much. But you see how you brand yourself matters, because, you know, you said you don't like makeup and you don't wear makeup, and now you start selling it, so now people get over it. Yes, they will. But that comes back to Bite Beauty. You know, your thing was like lip products. You launched other things. They weren't celebrated as much as other things. So it can really go either way when you brand yourself that way. Unfortunately, for them in that scenario, it didn't work out. But the fact that they're keeping the lip lab open means maybe it's working for them in that way. You know, maybe people getting the chance to go in and create their own lip products is working for them. So more power to them. It says more lip labs are going to be coming, so maybe they've like looked at what they've got going on and said, you know what, this part of the brand is working for us, so let's focus on that part of the brand. So hopefully, you know, all is well for them moving forward. It always sucks to hear that, you know, like, people are gonna be out of a job, whatnot, blah blah, if they are going to be out of a job. The other news update that I have to give you guys is that after 24 years of creating for us a lot of fun, sweet, iconic products, Gerard, that's what I always called them, Blandino and Jeremy Johnson are leaving Too Faced, which has been owned by Estee Lauder for a few years now. Some iconic products will stay with us and the brand will still continue to come out with newness. That also kind of shocked me. You guys do not know Gerard. Blandino created Too Faced. You've probably heard about him throughout the years. You know, he's had a couple scandals. You know, there was the Rich Lives Matter cake. His sister, who's just, you know, definitely a brand owner who, like, you knew the face of the company. Like, you knew who to go to if there was a problem, right? Because, like, they made it very known. It's been announced that he is leaving Too Faced. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm surprised or intrigued. Because I'm like, I want to know why, right? Because if you guys have noticed, in recent years, Too Faced is kind of falling off. They probably deserve their whole, you know, like, own downfall video, because back in the day, you can say Too Faced was one of those it girl type brands, okay? Like 2014, 15, 16, you know, when they gave the chocolate bar palettes, the peach palettes, the blushes, the lip products, the foundation, Born This Way. Is it Born This Way? No, it's Born something. Okay, I'm confused because the other day there was a post that went viral on this woman had purchased a Too Faced foundation, and she was like, why does the bottle, it's not Born This Way, because Born This Way is Lady Gaga, right? No, yeah, Born This Way is Lady Gaga. So why can't I think of what the Too Faced foundation is called? It's Born, you know what, I'm not going back to find the tweet, but it's confusing me because there was a woman, she went viral because she had purchased the Born This Way foundation on Amazon, and it ended up being counterfeit, and it had like the wrong name of the product on the bottle. So, but anyway, but they had the foundation, the setting sprays, like they had things. If you've been in the makeup, you know, community, you've tried it. You've most likely tried it. You probably love it. I know people love the concealer, stuff like that. So they were one of like those girls type of brands, and I've noticed in recent years, you know, like they're not anymore. And you know, I've seen people say it's because, like, how many times can you give us a chocolate bar palette? You know, people, they started trying other brands, they realized the quality, you know, it wasn't really the same. I've seen people say the quality has gone down with the products. You guys remember, like, years ago, especially around the holiday time, like the packaging, like everything about Too Faced, people were like, I love it. I think people have grown up. I think people have tried other things. They've tried better for them, what they consider to be better for them. So I'm intrigued, like, are they walking away because they want to go in a different direction, or they want to, you know, keep putting out the same type of things that they want to put out? Or is it like Too Faced is like, you know, you're giving us the same ideas, we kind of want to go in a different direction, you know, like why are we like separating after this? We're not going to find that out. Maybe we will, who knows. But I do want to see moving forward, like, where Too Faced goes with this, because they have a chance. I feel like they have a chance. I feel like Too Faced has a chance to maybe not be like the it girl it was back in the day, but like better than what they're doing right now. I can't tell you the last time I heard people buzz about anything Too Faced was launching. But to do that, they gotta take it on over to TikTok, okay? Especially if they're going to continue with the type of packaging and the type of branding that they have right now, because people say that it gives very much so Claire's, you know, very much so juvenile, stuff like that. Take it on over to TikTok. And I'm not saying, you know, like it's juvenile. Well, anyway, on TikTok, but TikTok definitely has that demographic. It's much younger, you know. They have the age range on there that's just getting into makeup, just being allowed to wear makeup more so over there. Whereas, you know, here on YouTube, you know, like there are beauty influencers that have been in the game for over a decade over here. But over there on TikTok, you start cracking into the younger TikTokers that do makeup over there. You got a whole new crowd. They don't know about the Rich Lives Matter cake. They don't know about stuff like that. And the people who do know about stuff like that could call them out over there on TikTok, that demographic doesn't want to get on TikTok. You probably see them talking about, I'm not getting on TikTok. It's a kid's app. All they do is stupid dances on there, which I don't know about y'all, but like I literally never see kids on TikTok. I know they're on there. I see my little cousin has a TikTok account, but I literally never see kids. I rarely even see teenagers on TikTok. But that demographic that has grown with Too Faced here on YouTube and Instagram, stuff like that, they don't want to get on TikTok. So if you want to continue with that type of packaging that you've got going on, that type of branding, and you want to, you know, get buzz for yourself again, head on over to TikTok. I've already noticed like Benefit has done that. I feel like most brands are realizing, like, let me just jump on TikTok because it's the hot app right now. Also because, again, like I said, they've got that demographic on there who doesn't know all of these scandals, all of these stuff like that to be introduced to the brand. It's a new place for life in the beauty community again, because let's be honest, with people getting bored with things that brands are launching, with the pandemic, people weren't buying makeup, people got bored of it, like that. This right now is the time, and that is the place over there to like get some life back into it. So do I think Too Faced, you know, like they're done finito? No. Now, if I gotta come back in a couple months and make an announcement, like I'm saying, I would be surprised if I had to do that. Do I think Gerard will make another brand, anything like that? Like, will we see him in the beauty community again? I don't know. I feel like you'd have to know like why he's leaving Too Faced to know that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he did it once, maybe he wants to do it again, taking a different, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know like how that dissolved there. But those are the two updates that I had to give you guys. I want to know like what y'all think about what's going on. Like, we're seeing more of this. We're seeing more of makeup brands, you know, having issues, closing down, all that stuff. And it's so crazy because for years we're like, it's a $1 billion industry, you know, jump in there. There's money in there for everyone. Now you're hearing about all these issues that they're having. And it's, of course, the pandemic has caused a lot of this, and people being bored has caused a lot of this. But it's like, what do you think is going to happen next? I don't remember which video it was, but someone said they feel like this summer, especially now because like the lockdowns are ending and more people are going out, and they're like saying forget masks and stuff like that, that there's gonna be a new, you know, a new wave of popularity when it comes to makeup, because people are gonna start going out again. They're gonna want to, you know, do their face again and stuff like that. Do you think that's going to happen? Do you think it's gonna be the opposite? Like, it's just gonna get worse and worse? I mean, the stuff they're releasing is getting worse and worse. But let me know all that in the comments down below. And if so, what brands? Because it was funny, I feel like 2019, whatnot, people were like, oh, you know, legacy brands. Legacy, like, they're called legacy brands for a reason, but legacy brands, you know, MAC, Maybelline, all that stuff, they're out the way. It's all about independent and whatnot type brands. And now here we are, a couple years later, you're seeing which brands are in trouble, and it's not the legacy brands, because they're legacy brands. Like, your grandma used it, your mom used it, you used it, your children will probably use it in the future, because one, they have time on their hands, they have resources on their hands, they're available at CVS, Walmart, Sephora, Ulta, they're international, they're all in your face, they have more connections when it comes to the media pushing them, right? As opposed to independent brands or smaller brands, they're working twice as hard, they don't have all of that, so they're really the ones, they're in trouble right now. Some of them are fine, but some of them, they're in trouble. So let me know all that in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.